Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero, and we're back again talking about Buster Baxter. Still going on and on and on about Air July because he wants to be that ultimate troll, that wants to be that ultimate, guy that gets the gotcha on Air July. The guy who constantly wants to instigate, continue to claim that Eric was a part of fraud, always want to twist words and always wants to say a bunch of noise that he knows is incorrect. He knowingly knows is incorrect, and he wants to be that ultimate troll to take down Big Bad Eric July for just having a comic book company, for just making a comic, for just simply doing his own independent work. Which I say to Dick Masterson, where are your millions? What are you doing? Why are you not focusing on your own stuff? You know why? Because you have nothing really going on. Vito ain't got nothing going on either because his book's delayed. His book looks like garbage, and he's got what? Just shy of 1,400 backers. He can't do anything. He can't even hit six figures on his campaign. But I digress. Starting off with a pre-order for the Rippaverse Comics hoodie. You still get your short boxes, your posters, your cover Ds of ISOM 2, Rippaverse shirts, hats, and other posters and other shirts and merchandise. And for a limited time, ISOM number 1 for $5 with promo code pull up, which is a joke on the whole people saying stuff with pull up with Eric, I guess. Moving on over to Blade Devil 2. Back to this book. Get it. Written by Raging Golden Eagle. Inked by Toxic Man Baby over on Twitter. Shout out to him. This thing is amazing. Artwork looks fantastic. To get some of the artwork here, if you enter the anime Bobs and Booty, you get two supplemental stories. One here and one here. You look at the amazing covers of cover A with the Ashiara card, cover B with a Luna card, cover C with a Night Ashiara card, the limited summer wraparound cover that is no longer available. I managed to pick up all four covers because I want them all. I want all the cards. I want all the covers. You can also get your mouse pads, get your waifu pillows, get your safe for work, not safe for work for both. For Rain, for Luna, and for our main hero, Ashiara herself. Current stretch goals are, of course, this print here and at 100k foil covers. You can get Blade Devil 1 as an add-on, or you can go over to this campaign and get your cover A, B, and C for Blade Devil 1. Now, this man has obsessively been talking about him constantly all the time. Right? Constantly all the time. Of course, I'm Blacklight Vito because he's a coward. And that's just all there is to it. Saying that $5 is too much, yes, because you're a brokey. You were a brokey before, you're still a brokey now. How's your book doing? Probably not nowhere near as good as ISOM 1 or 2. Right? Moving on. Apparently, Eric July is bragging about he carries a pew-pew with him wherever he goes, even if it's illegal. After somehow Riley emasculated him. Yeah, a fat dude who goes around drawing bunnies on money and taping doors and showing up to people's businesses unannounced, uninvited, who gets no buns, he gets none at all, is somehow emasculating him. Yeah, a guy that has a successful business, 2 multi-million-dollar campaigns, married. Yeah, totally emasculating that guy. Totally emasculating that guy. No, bud, you got emasculated by Eric July on a flashcast. You expected an apology after being a total asshole and calling his charity a fraud. And when you didn't get that apology, you still cried like a little Karen crybaby to this day about this man and about his business. So the only person that's really been emasculated here is you. But you still have yet to figure that out. Lol, 100% stalking. Yes, because going to somebody's place of work, that is stalking. Unannounced, by the way, that is stalking. That is actually the definition of stalking. Because this is in response to Eric saying, go into a person's private business with the intention to do whatever weird crap is 100% stalking. I don't need to fear someone for them to be stalking. This is such a bizarre scenario, and in any other context, it'd be exactly that. You're either excusing it because it's your partner or because it's me. This isn't a result of crap talk. I don't know nor care about this cat like that. He took it upon himself to be a weirdo. Either way, you've made it clear to where you stand, and that's a bet. You think this is permissible. I'm not sorry for anything, and I won't be apologizing. If the stalking is going to continue, bet that we'll handle accordingly. Because eventually Riley is going to F around and find out at some point. It's going to happen. If Eric isn't afraid or doesn't care about this cat like that, whatever that means, then by definition isn't stalking. Oh, yeah, it's right there. So, oh, man. Second definitions are horrible. Those things don't exist, right? Harass with unwanted and obsessive attention. You dummy. You literally just made yourself seem stupid. This is why you follow people like Buster Baxter, because people like you are just as dumb and illiterate as he is. Low IQ as he is. Because you don't know how to clearly read your second definition, and you decide to post the definition and you absolutely self-own yourself. Because that's what you did. You self-owned yourself. Absolute moron. I know you never read ISOM 1 because nobody has. Wrong. There are plenty of reviews on YouTube, but of course, people like you fail to see it with your rose-colored shades on because you don't want to see, because you don't want to believe that people actually like ISOM and they like the Rippaverse and they like what Eric is doing. And we all know Buster Baxter didn't read it because his notes were absolute dog shit. Had nothing to do with the book, really, because things he asked, he didn't even know was in the book because clearly he didn't read it. And clearly this guy didn't read it either. So there's a lot of people that don't read very well. So Eric he just reposted the same thing. So Eric is now selling ISOM for $5, but he said $17.50 was the break-even price when he was selling them for charity. So I guess that was a lie. No, if you actually had the context, which is what you do, you don't actually add in context to literally anything because you want to look like you're correct and you're trying to get this gotcha, which you're never going to get because you're not very smart. You're not very intelligent. You're not very smart. Just like I said it was. Lol, he was just looking to pocket some charity money and move inventory. Yeah, because the charity didn't already come out and prove you wrong multiple times for multiple donations of books and money. But you want to keep on moving along with this goalpost shift in this narrative that you're correct somehow, which you'll never be correct. Already talked about this. That's someone asking me to cover the live stream. Is there a name for this sort of behavior? It's like he's experienced some kind of moment, but I can't put my finger on it. It's just, of course, Taser, man. You weirdos are hilarious. Y'all punks think everything is a joke, but if you or this person ever tried some crap like Riley, oh boy. Yeah, you're not racist at all, buddy. This is, of course, Taser Man responding to Frog Boy. He said, I walk with Riley. Yes, he does indeed co-sign stalking someone he doesn't like, clearly. So you basically co-sign stalking. You know people don't respond the same way to everything. Bro, from the streets. Shut up, boy. Shut up. Dick, you live in California. You live in California. The worst state possible. With the worst stats ever. Talking nonsense. You seriously think you can delete Riley with human weapons? Yeah, you shouldn't be saying that nonsense. That's not something you should be saying. The private property rights of a business for, which is again something I always say. You basically just don't actually read between the lines and read and understand what the person is saying. You just make fun of the way they say it. You know, that's exactly what people do. That's all they ever do. It's always this weird thing to me. And then parody accounts, not funny. It's not parody. And here you go. This is of course the man himself, Riley, talking about him dodging Eric's pew-pews because apparently you're trying to test it and you're gonna f around and find out. You're going to find out real quick that you should not be testing the waters. He's also said he would show up another time with a pew-pew. He would show up the next time he comes. So for Eric to essentially take this serious is the right thing to do. It's exactly what he should be doing. Taking it serious. Because it's quite crazy that this person literally said something like that. Come on. It's just like clowns on the internet that just say the dumbest things. And they put it out there and just let people know the dumb crap they're going to do. The criminals always tell on themselves nowadays. It's so weird. But again, you hang around with dumb people. You repost dumb people like Ethan Ralph and Buster Baxter. That's what you do. And they're still talking about how it's a scheme, it's a fraud, getting it completely wrong as always. Again, admitting to your crimes, because that's what stupid people do. That's exactly what stupid people do. And of course, you have Jalda, Mr. Pancake Jeff over here talking about he's not so subtly trying to put out threats. Like, dude, stop talking. Just stop talking. Eric is on Kata's stream now, stumbling all over himself, mouthful of marbles, trying to prove he knows the more than Nick. Nick lives in Minnesota. Laws are different in Texas. Laws are different in Texas. So the law he's talking about at this point in time is this one. Penal Code Section 9.42, forced to protect your property. It's all here. Everything that Eric said is right here that he was mentioning in the live stream about protecting property is right here. So for you to say, oh, he's trying to question a lawyer, he doesn't know the laws in Texas. He knows the laws in Minnesota. There are different laws. But again, Eric keeps saying he has to take Riley seriously. He does. I mean, Riley literally said in tweets that he would come back with a pew-pew the next time he showed up to the warehouse. Now Eric is telling Nick to leave, to tell me to leave him alone. I don't think that. I don't think that was actually ever said. Because for one, he doesn't provide a clip. At the very least, if this was actually being said, you would have provided a clip. Knowing the way you operate, you would provide a clip. Once again, of course, tagging the ministry CEO, which is something that Eric brings up that he's actually done before. This is now the second time he's done it. Continuing to be a Karen, continuing to be a huge baby, a huge coward. Eric relies on a huge YouTube show right now, using profanity and threatened to do this to someone who gave his ISOM comic a bad review. Yeah, that's literally not happening. That's literally not happening. Because once again, you would provide a clip knowing how much of a bitch you are. Eric just said that it cost $17 a book to send his crappy comic to charity. Full stop. I was right. Again, where's the clip? This is what I keep saying about pretty much anything that comes out of this man's mouth. Does not provide a clip. And of course, he just confirms how gay he is. Because he's like, oh, I'm having this kind of moment because Eric is on a live stream with Nick Ricada, right? You're weird. You're very weird, dude. See, like right here, he has a clip for something like this, but doesn't have a clip for literally anything else he's crying about. Eric July is turning on his fans right now as they advise him to quote be smarter and stop engaging with trolls. That's literally not what's happening. I was actually in the stream when he was talking to this person. That never happened.
Love you making money. Be smarter. Stop reacting. I haven't reacted to whoever it is that you're talking about at all. What are you talking about? Definitely as of late.
That's not turning on his fans, you dummy. But of course, you wouldn't know that. The only people you have as fans are room temperature IQ brainlets that listen to everything you say and they go into chat to Eric and they think they're cool because they put bunny emotes in chats. Like, dude, you sound like a loser. Like, you really are a loser. At this point, anyone who knows you knows that you're a loser.
Be smarter. I think Ryan, if I can offer a criticism to you from me, I think you're giving stupid people way too much credit.
Yes, Buster Baxter is one of those stupid people. Eric July is again bragging about legally doing this whenever he goes and lying to business owners about it. Probably not a good idea for a black man to do this or say this. Like, why would you bring the race into it, for one? But who am I to judge? Why are you stalking his page? Like, dude, why are you stalking his page? That's the thing. You say, okay, he's doing a live stream. This is the same type of nonsense that a certain set of fats try to do to me when I'm trying to live stream and not giving a crap about them or talking about them in any way, shape, or form. And haven't talked about them in months because I don't need to. Stupid people like this provide me with enough content and other things like gaming news provides me enough content to keep making more of it without talking about other people. Oh, it's not stupid to announce to the world you do this. You illegally carry a concealed pew pew with you everywhere you go, no matter what. So if someone sees Eric July at school, is it reasonable for them to assume that he has a concealed pew pew, even if he says he doesn't? Thank McFly. Dude, stop. Former customer. I didn't spend $98 on cover C books. Currently going for $5 because I have a weird hate boner for the guy. I was a fan, but he's too Heather Antis at this point. And his hardcore fans have called me ist one too many times for not hating Buster Baxter and P to the E to the D to the O. Veto. I think you are a very disingenuous person. I think you are a terrible person trying to essentially go after a man's business because he made you look like a total fool. He made your fat friend look like a total fool. And I think it's very disgusting the things that you do. And this is why I have my channel to call out your nonsense. Yes, it is stupid for Eric to carry. He has no control over his temper. He clearly does because he hasn't done anything illegal. And he believes it would be justified to do this to Riley for putting a sticker on his warehouse door. Again, the penal code says he does. The penal code says he is justified. But again, what would you know? You live in California, where people go into stores and do terrible things all the time with no repercussions, no consequences. What the hell would you know? Eric July is now gibbering about Nick dramatizing his charity fraud, even though Nick told us fiscally not to talk about it and that he didn't want to ask any questions about it. This is amazing. Eric sounds so bitter and petulant, sub 80 IQ. I mean, if his IQ is 80, your IQ is like 0. And it's always been 0. It's pretty much always been 0. It's like you just cannot stop talking about him, bro, in a negative way. Because you really want to see the downfall of somebody else who's more successful than you, has always been more successful than you. Probably think he doesn't deserve the success that he has gotten. You probably think Vito deserves more success than he does. That's clearly the case. You just cannot stop. Like, your whole MO is to be a dickhead. That's why you use the word dick in your name, because that's what you want to be at the end of the day, is a dick. At the end of the day, though, Eric July is going to continue to win. I'm going to continue to make content. I'm going to continue to make money off of stupidity, off of your stupidity. You continue to do your stupidity. I'll continue to do that and continue to call out the nonsense. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit that like button, comment below what you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, and hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all, that way you get notifications anytime I post a new video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.